Jasmine, can you hear us?
Yeah, talking to passengers, very shaken. Yeah, I can hear you, Amy. So I just arrived here at the scene a few minutes ago on Los Angeles Avenue. I have a public information officer. As you can see, the truck, the public works truck that it hit right behind me, and some of those train cars that were derailed. And again, passengers very shaken. I talked to two women. They've been marked with a green wristband to indicate that they are injured. Some back injuries, neck injuries, possibly a fractured wrist on one woman. I'm with a public information officer. I want to get the latest. Thank you. I know we're on private property, so we're being all told to move. Exactly. But real quick, yeah. What do we have here? When did this happen?
I don't have the exact time because I haven't looked in cab, but obviously we had a water tank that was struck by the Amtrak train. It was train 14. I think it was the Coast Starlight. We are counting approximately 190 people that were on the train. That number is fluid at this point in time. As you've indicated, most of the individuals here have blue and green tags. That's very good news. That means they have a very minor injury, and that's not a trauma injury that we need to send immediately to the trauma center. So
this is a county-maintained road. It's pretty rural. It's dirt. What was the public works truck? How's the driver?
This, I don't know who maintains this road, but I believe that the driver of the truck was transported to the hospital. Initial reports are, and I can't confirm it, but it sounds like the individual walked away from the truck.
Wow.
So we're going to get that confirmed, but two people have mentioned that to me. So
and we don't know if the truck broke down and
don't know any details on the truck.
Got it. But I mean, you see the damage and you see some of the derailed cars. Very lucky.
We're very fortunate the cars didn't fall over and we only have minor injuries, and that's very important to repeat. So the families that have across the nation know that these injuries here for the passengers are all minor injuries.
Yeah, this Amtrak train, it was making its way north into Portland, Seattle, passing through Union Station.
That's my understanding. It was headed north.
Okay. Thank you so much. Again, Captain with the Ventura County.
Andy Van Sciver, Public Information Officer.
Thank you so much, Andy. And I know you're trying to do your job and get these folks that need a little bit of the treatment with their minor injuries to the hospital. I also see some transport buses pulling up to get all 190 passengers out of the area. These are two of the women I talked to, Trish and her friend. They were also making their way north, of course, and you can see they are now being treated for those injuries I had mentioned, being marked by the green wristband around. This is Evan over here. He was making his way to Paso, getting on at Union Station, just telling the media a little bit about what he went through. What did it feel like, Evan?
It was terrifying. There was a huge impact. The cars were teetering, and then left and right, you get derailed. The dust was flying everywhere. It smelled like gasoline. Everyone was kind of panicking. We all didn't know what to do. I was bracing the seat. It was quite a scene, and then you heard 911 was being called, and they evacuated us, and we came out to see this truck mangled and the train tipping, and all we were hoping is that it wouldn't tip over all the way, and thank God it didn't.
They have tents set up. They are bringing them water and food, and I know I spoke to you earlier. They were actually eating lunch in their car, in the observation car, and all of the food and the drinks and the meals just went flying as they said, thrown up against the wall. I just talked to this mom earlier with your son. Again, tell us where you were and what you went through.
We were in the observation car sitting at like a table with booths on either side. And initially, when the initial impact, he went right into the table, and then it was just like a bunch of jolting and everything flying.
Like this. And it doubled over.
Yeah, and
you're okay.
Yeah, but my ribs are hurting a little bit. Check him out. They're gonna check him out. Yeah, but yeah, and then it was just haywire from there, and really, really scary because you don't know what's happening or what's going to happen next.
Of course, such a hard impact. And you guys are headed to...
Staring at my son across from me like, it's time slows down. It was like a movie. It was really weird. It was
staring at each other.
And have your kid and be, as a mom, you just...
Really scary.
Protect your children. So where are you guys headed? To Seattle, you said? Portland?
Portland, Oregon, yeah.
I'm glad you guys are okay and standing and having a few snacks as well. Jasmine Viel with KCAL News. How are you guys?
I mean, we were just in a train crash, so not great.
Shaken up.
We're shaken up for sure. We were in the observation car, and my sister just fell to the ground and everything, so... But
at least I'm glad you've been marked by the blue wristband. We are being told to move back. I know they want to get the buses in here to get the passengers by the Sheriff's Department, Ventura County Sheriff, and the firefighters just doing their job. So we're going to slowly make our way. I'm going to have to send it back to you so we can clear the scene here. It is a county road, so they are going to probably.
But this is private property.
Yeah, private property that they need us off of.
Yeah, they've asked us to.
So, Amy, I'll send it back to you right now. 190 passengers all seem to be okay, but this track's going to be closed down for quite a while, as you can just see the scene behind me. Send it back to you.
Jasmine, great job out there again. That's train 14 that was heading north with 190 people on board.